Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to show you how to create a historical type route or just any route in general using AI. And in this case, I'm going to be using Google Gemini. I'm going to be using the premium plugin GeoLayers 3. If you want to know more about it, check the link down in the description. If you want to try this plugin out for free, you can try the trial out for a couple of weeks. There's also a link down in the description how I show you to do so. And without further ado, let me show you how this is done. So once you go into GeoLayers, create your MapComp. And in my case, I'm going to map out a specific Nazi invasion on the USSR. I'm going to be using the Bing aerial map. So because I want this to maintain a old type map, I'll add a tint to the MapComp. So that will create this nice black and white. Now let's go ahead to creating the routes. And I've actually created a prompt right here. I already added the necessary prompt for my specific operation that I'm mapping, which is Operation Barbarossa. And I'm actually going to leave this prompt down in the description, so then you can change it up and make it your own. And I'm actually going to copy this. And just so you know, I created this prompt using also, now after I copied it and I paste it, you actually have right here in Gemini a couple of options. Since I have the Pro version, I have the Pro available, so I'll actually click the Pro. It's also gonna work with the fast one because routes aren't very complex and it doesn't need a lot of vertices. So I'll create it. So this is the prompt that this is the generation that it came up with. As you can see here, it's a GeoJSON, and I can actually copy the code. And what I need to do now, this is the tricky part, is go to Notepad and paste the code. Now, what you need to do now is save it as a .geojson file, and where it says save as type, you click all files. And then you can add your own little name before the dot. Now that I have it saved as a GeoJSON, hop back into the After Effects program and click this little add button, which is an add features to browser. In the GeoLayers panel, click on import file and click the route that you have created. And as you can see here, this is the route. And let's actually draw this out. As you can see here, this has been drawn out, but as one shape layer. If you want, you can, draw each shape layer by itself, like this, and have it available right here. Each route in the composition. Now, what I actually want to do is change the color, make it a little bit of a red color. And also what you can do is add some dashes. So go ahead to the stroke and just add a plus to the dashes. Now after you have added the dashes to all the routes, I want to show you the accuracy of it. So the center one is to Moscow, the top one is to Leningrad, and the bottom one is to Stalingrad. I can actually show you by showing you where Moscow is, as well as Leningrad, which is St. Petersburg, and Stalingrad, which is Volgograd. And I decided to take the smallest and the most center piece so that I can show you how accurate this actually is. I'll draw this out. Also give this a bold color. And there you go. I mean, you can see here, it's exactly on the spot. Same thing here, same exactly on the spot to Moscow. Same thing here, exactly on the spot on St. Petersburg. Give each one a label actually. Now let's actually add one of our own. Keep it center. Change the font of it to this cool and clean font. Now let's hop back into the MapComp and add the labels. As you can see here, it's right here. Let's actually make it bigger. So hop back into the label and go to the properties of it and just make it bigger. And just swap out the labels, and there you go. Also, what I want to do is also check all these so that it'll stay in place when I move it. Now what's left is to add, of course, the trims path and just animate this. And right here I can add an offset which will keep on moving while it's staying in place. Also, it's important to pin these to the MapComp anchor. Okay, so this is the final version. If you want this plugin, check the link down in the description. This is the tool for map animations, and I highly recommend it if you're looking to animate some maps. I hope you learned something new in this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.